Are we live?
You're live.
We are live the first time around. Yay. Yeah, and I wasn't ready to do this because the clock on the wall is wrong time. That's okay. We're here. I'm Karen. We are in the big classroom today because we have so much fabric out where we usually do patchwork party that, it would have taken us forever to move all the fabric out of the way so we could put more new fabric in so that we could move it back out tomorrow and move it all back in again. So we didn't do that. So we're in the big classroom with all kinds of new fabric that we just put in, all kinds of it. There's all kinds of it over here. We're going to show it all to you and talk about it there. And there's all kinds of it right down here. And I have two really fun demos for you tonight. So lots and lots of new things to show you. That's not even all of the fabric that we have. If you weren't at our holiday trunk show, we have all kinds of fall, Halloween, Christmas fabric out in the front of the store when you walk in. So come and check all of that out. Some of the things that we had at the trunk show are gone. So sorry. But look, we've got more. And there's more in the back room coming out every day, and more just came in the front door this afternoon. It's always fun at Sew and Save because there's always new things happening and coming in. So welcome. It's August, and this is Patchwork Party, and thank you for joining us. And everything going okay over there, Joe?
Yep.
Yay.
There's 28.
Okay, so good. Yes. Thank you all for joining us today. I hope you're having a good summer. And I just want to, don't forget to like us, share us, and comment so that your name goes into the comment picker, and maybe you'll win a gift card at the end of the night. Yay! That's always a good thing. I know some of you have picked up the Shop Hop magazine, so I'm going to kind of do this. Yes, there's another Shop Hop. This is called the All Wisconsin Shop Hop. So this is a company that goes around the United States and does shop hops in different states. So anytime you see something that says All Illinois, all Ohio, all Florida, all Wisconsin shop hop, this is done by a company that goes around and does a shop hop. The other shop hop that we just finished in June, is something that our state organizes on its own. So the All Wisconsin Shop Hop is a little bit different. It goes for 2 months. It's going to be September and October. So 2 months. It has a beautiful colored magazine, which you can see. You can stop in. So you need to purchase this magazine, which our other Shop Hop, the magazine was free. But this one you purchase, there's 5 or 6 patterns in here. People are just picking it up because it has great maps, and it's a great resource of different shops around the state. So you kind of have a nice listing of a lot of shops around the state. So this is the first year that we've done the All Wisconsin Shop Hop. So this is the first year that they've offered it to us. So the fabric is all different. The shop hop is all different, and inside the magazine as well is your passport. And every shop that you go to, you'll get a little quilt block, and there'll be a little free quilt block as you go around to each shop in the shop hop, and all kinds of other fun things. So I hope you can join us and stop in and see the fabric, and all kinds of fun things will be happening during that shop hop. So pick up your book because it's really fun. The Quilting Treasures is doing the fabric. So it's really pretty. So some of our fabric has already come in, and so we're getting excited. So it's going to be really fun. So I hope you can stop in and at least see the fabric and check out some of the shops.
55 people on.
Yay!
Plenty of people are saying they've liked and shared, but remind them.
Thank you. Don't forget to like us, share us. We really appreciate when you do that. And when you do that, and when you comment, your name will go into the Facebook comment picker, and you might win a gift card at the end of the night. Don't forget that everything I show you, the magazine, like I showed you the magazine, that I can't give you a discount on that because it gets rules, and we don't want to get kicked out of the shop hop before it even starts. So, that's kind of exempt. And I don't think the Shop Hop magazine is in the Patchwork Party section of the website, but we can throw that in there, just to make it easy for you to find. So basically everything that I show you tonight is 20% off. And it is in the Shop Hop, the Patchwork Party section of our website online. So check that out as we're going around, and everything that I show you should be in that Patchwork Party section. And PP20 gets you 20% off at the end of the night as you shop. So, or you can shop tomorrow, stop in, and all of the Patchwork Party things will be available for you on a discount as well. So, are we ready to go around and see what we have? Where should we start? We can go round. You're going to follow me? Okay. Well, that's dangerous. Okay, let's start over here. We're going to start in this corner. We have, I'm going to get out of the way because you want to see the fabric. You don't want to see me. So you're going to show this quilt. Joe, this is called Cedar and Sage. And the center of the quilt, from that black line to the center, is the panel. But the panel also has those little four corners. There's actually, I think there were 6 or 9 of those little squares that are part of the panel. So we cut those off and put them in the corner as kind of corners, as kind of corner blocks. And then we used one of the fabrics that are in the line as the border.
Gotcha.
So you could also make that. We have more fabrics that are part of that line, and I'll show you those in a second. And you could make that quilt bigger and add some borders on the top and bottom and make that pretty as well. So you also want to just show this panel, and you kind of maybe want to tuck in behind there so they can see all of the blocks. So this is another panel that comes with this line of fabric as well. And those blocks are, let me see if I can grab a ruler and tell you what size those are. Those little squares are about, so those are about 10-inch squares on that panel.
Cute ones.
So they're really cool. The trees are really, really neat. So that fabric is from Quilting Treasures. And then these fabrics, Joe, are the fabrics that go along with it. So you can get up close to those. So those are the other fabrics that go along with that panel. So you can do lots of fun things with that panel. Both the big panel with the tree and the smaller panels as well. And you could combine both of those panels and do some really fun things. So it's a really, really pretty panel. People have really responded well to that. So I thought it was kind of cool, something kind of different.
I like it.
Yeah, the trees are really cool. Some people are calling it a family tree, so they're doing some really fun things that, like using it as a family tree.
Nice.
Switching kind of as a totally different thing. These cute little, I forgot what they're called. These little reindeer, they are called Holiday Cheer Reindeer Stuffies. And so they come in a little panel. The panel has both of the little stuffy dolls, everything that you need to make these cute little panels. These cute little dolls are on the panel. So great little gift for the little ones at Christmas. So we just jumped right into Christmas on this one, but really cute, tucked into their little stockings on holiday, or would be really, really super cute. So really fun, really cute. Kids love the little stuffies, so they're very sweet. And one panel makes both little dolls. Then the instructions are right on the panel for making them. So she's got a little bag with a little candy cane stuffy inside. So it's just very sweet. Yeah, and a little bow tie. They're in the little dresses. Everything is right on the panel, and instructions to make it. So really sweet.
Very cool.
In the Patchwork Party section of the website, PP20 gets you 20% off on those. All right, moving right along from Christmas to fall. We have, I always call this wildflower, and it's not. It's called Windfall. So this is by Windfall by Moda. So this is the panel, which I really kind of love. It's just, it's really pretty. The colors are really different, with the kind of the mauvey purple and the kind of gold and the sage kind of colors. Sage is a big color this fall. So, and I love the flowers at the bottom are really cool. The sunflowers, the purpley and sagey sunflowers on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Those are really cool. I really like those. I love the coffee cans with the flowers on. And so you can take these and make pillows and things out of them, and then a long wall hanging or a pillow out of the bottom. And I have I just showed. We good?
No,
Just showed it all? Okay. I love the book. You could do this on a little book bag.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's really cute. Or make one of those little book pillows that they make those little reeling book. Yeah, the designs are really pretty. The words are really nice. So they're really cool. So yeah, those little book bags would be really cute, or those book pillows that people make. I'm going to slide that over here. So there's 2 patterns that we have. So this pattern uses the panel. So you can see the long pillow that they have at the bottom.
Nice.
And then they made some smaller pillows with the other panel. And then they used just the fabrics to make a 59 by 67 inch quilt, which is really pretty with the flowers and the sunflowers.
Barb Hickling was asking about, is it PP20 for the feature items, or what's the deal exactly?
PP20 for everything that I'm showing you. Everything from the patterns to the fabrics to the panels. The things that I'm showing you tonight are PP20. And then they are, if you go into our website and you go to the Shop Online tab up on the top, and there'll be a drop-down menu and it'll say Patchwork Party. All of the items in that Patchwork Party section, PP20 gets you 20% off. So that way you know for sure which things are 20% off. And those are all the things I've shown you. So these patterns. So these patterns, which are really pretty, uses all of the fabrics. And so Joe is going to come in and kind of do a little close-up of the fabrics. So they run from here, and we have a layer cake, which works really nice with the patterns. He's going to come through and show you some of the fabrics, and I'm going to pop out a couple of my favorites. I think this one I love this one with the little pumpkins on, and the pumpkins have little quilt squares and things on. So I think that's really cute. So the pumpkins look like they have like little hand stitching. Yeah, that we've kind of done some pumpkins with hand stitching on and quilt squares. Yeah. So those are pretty, and they come in different colors. I'm putting them upside down. Not that it matters, but they come in different colors. There's the purpley color, the gold, the brownish color, and then these 2 are really cute. This one is really neat. That would be really fun with the book panel. So this comes again in the purple color and the brown. So you can kind of put those together. This is a really cool color. They're calling this, I don't know what they're calling it. They're not calling it Merlot. Oh, of course, Merlot. Yes, this would be your Merlot right there. Love the sunflowers.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, really cool. I love that. I know I'm getting a panel, and we're going to do that long pillow. So then of course the sunflowers come in the other color wave. That kind of, what they're calling this? Oatmeal. That makes sense. The leaves are fun. Look at how pretty the leaves are. And of course that comes in your Merlot and your coffee and your oatmeal. Cool. So those are your 3 colors right there. So those are really nice. And the other ones that I really liked in this line were the little coffee, and I'm holding it upside down. That's fine. No, I think it goes both ways. The little coffee cans or the little tea, cans with the little flowers in. That's really sweet too. And those come in the sage color and the coffee color as well. Cool. So really pretty prints, a nice variety. And then you kind of have your kind of backgroundy fabrics as well. Yeah, I don't know what they're calling that color, but it's pretty. It's pretty.
Cool.
Yeah, they're very cool. So lots to choose from, this whole very big long line. I don't know how many there are, but a lot. Some of these designers are making big lines of fabric.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's killing me, but it's a big investment when you have this many fabrics in a line. But we find if we don't get them all, then people get disappointed. They're looking for the one that we don't get, So we try to get them all. And we know you love them. So that is Windfall. And then we have and I didn't bring it over, but we have our windfall kit. This is our Simply Charming quilt for the month, made out of the windfall fabric. And those, if you remember, those are the little kits that we have in our project bags. And it comes with a charm pack. So the center, all those colors is a charm pack with one of the, with a thatched for the inner border and one of the fabrics from the line for the outer border. And then you just need to supply the backing. The binding will be in your kit as well. And then of course it comes in that cute little, project bag that we have.
Very cool.
So yeah, so I didn't bring one of those over. They were working on those right at the end of the day. Then we come to one of my favorite fabric lines of the season, and it is called Coven, and it is by Robin Pickens. It's also a Moda fabric, and I know we talked about this one before, and I think I kind of showed it online on Facebook. But this is the panel for it. Just really kind of a different spin on Halloween with the colors, with the navy blue. So it's navy blue instead of black. Even that really dark color, is kind of navy blue with the pumpkins and then the sweet witch instead of a scary witch and the great big rose. She's doing, that great big rose that she's doing and the crow. It's just a really, really cool spin on Halloween. And she has the haunted house. And again, the little witch at the bottom with the little patchwork quilt skirt on. I know it's a little hard to get down there and show you, but it's a really great panel. And, we will be doing some kits. There's a pattern that goes with it where those, panel pieces go into, a house panel. So the pattern has houses and it's really cute. So that is coming along. We also showed you online and in the Patchwork Party section of the website, is what was it called? Something roses. Can't remember, but it's roses with a crow, pattern. So if you know, Moda and one of their probably most popular lines outside of the, grunge is their thatched line. And Robin Pickens is the person who kind of developed the thatched line. And it was actually, not really a line of fabric, but it was a kind of a background fabric that she used in with her lines of fabric when she created a line of fabric. And it was so popular that it became a basic line of fabric at Moda. So these colors in here, are part of the Coven line, but they are also the new thatched colors, for, the Moda basics. So we have some dotty thatched and some regular colors of thatched. And these, are the newest colors of thatched for the Moda line. And they also, of course, blend with the Coven line of fabric that she just came out. So every time she comes out with a new line of fabric, she comes out with some new thatched colors, which then become part of, this is going to be the Coven line in a half a second. So once the fabric line is done, then these will be, a basic that will be available, moving forward. And part of just the basic line of thatched and dotty thatched fabric, which has been super popular. We have a hard time keeping it on the shelves. I love it. A lot of people love it. I hope you guys love it too, because we will continue to carry it. And so it's a fun fabric to have. So after that, then we have the thatched, the Coven fabric, and it is, I think, just really sweet. Lots of fun. It starts here with the little, thorny, they call this thorny stripes. So the little thorns are really sweet. Then she moves on to the little witches' hats. And then the houses are really cool. Those come in navy blue, light blue, and the orange are really cool. Are they upside down? Yeah, they are upside down. Sorry. Right side up. Oh, wait, I gotta go this way.
What are you doing?
Well, they come out of the thing wrong. They come out of the thing upside down and backwards. Upside down and backwards houses. Very whimsical little scary haunted houses with little pumpkins and Are there cats? I thought there were cats. There's witches and cats in the windows and things. So she loves her crows and cats and things. The crows are really cool. So there's that. Then you move on to the spider webs in the three, the navy blue, the light blue, and the orange. The spider webs are super cool. I know. Then here's the roses. So you have the roses with the with little spiders and little pumpkins. So those are just super cool. I think they're super cool. I hope you like them. So they're kind of black roses. These are your black roses. So that is also in the orange, the light blue, and the navy blue. And they're just like, the orange is just like so bright and it just really pops. I know, it's just such a cool color. And then we have this little, I don't know, whatever this is, little stenciled pumpkins. Right side up pumpkins. Huh, I did it right side up for once. So there's those. And then just this is really pretty too. The pumpkins and the roses, kind of an all over floral print, which is really cute too. Really pretty. It just, so you can kind of mix it up. You don't have to use the roses. You don't have to use the spider webs. So it doesn't have to be so Halloweeny. But because you could use these fun flowers. And so it doesn't look quite so Halloweeny. It just is really, really fun. So we did over here, we have the roses in the garden runner. So we have kits for that. And then we have the roses. I think it's something like roses in the garden quilt. So there's a quilt that goes along with this. And there's like roses coming up with a crow at the bottom. And that is pictured on our website. We don't have the quilt finished yet, but it's really cool. So that is, the kit for that is in the website as well. So that's a really cool quilt that's really cool quilt too. Love it. Love it all. And later on, I'm going to show you a table runner that I'm making using that fabric too, because just can't get enough of that, I guess. I know this one's going home. Not selling that one. Then we have, I might as well do these two and then I'll move on. So we have two Santas, two really nice Santa panels this year. Sometimes the Santas are a little weird. They kind of have, sometimes, I don't know. They look like pedophiles sometimes. Their faces don't look very good. They don't have good looking faces. And these Santas had really nice faces. They look scary.
Ruin it.
I know. Sometimes the Santas look scary. They do, but these they do not. That's why I got them. Because they look really good. So we kind of have a Father Christmas Santa with a really good Santa face. I really liked this one. He doesn't look scary to me at all. He's a good Santa. And then we have this one's kind of more like Santa Claus, where the other one is kind of Father Christmas. This one's more like Santa with all of our favorite animals and the birds and all of the fox and the little bunnies. See, they're not afraid of Santa. And so he's a really good Santa out in the woods, bringing the toys to the children. So they're really good Santa panels this year. So I got two. There's some years I don't get any. So really good Santa panels this year. So two of those, and we have some go-withs to go with those. So really cool to make some nice panel quilts, and sometimes just a border around those two. You're done and good to go. So really, really fun Santas. We like our fun Santas. I got two more of our punch pillow projects. Still addicted. Still doing them. I got the little flowers done. Got that one done. And then I got, nice pillow. They'll be on our couch one of these days. And then I got the snowflake done. And the snowflake was fun because it has some metallic in the white for the snowflake. He's kind of curling up because he has to get made into a pillow. And Bailey was laying on it, so there's little cat hairs all over it. She loves it. So I have to make this one into a pillow, but I made it. There's always extra yarn. There's tons of extra yarn. So I ended up actually making it bigger than what she suggested. And so the fabric that she sent to make the back wasn't big enough. So I need to get a bigger piece of fabric to do my back. So I couldn't finish it up before today. So, but really fun project. And good news for all of you who have been waiting and have ordered this and are going to take the class and want to do the project. The frames came in this afternoon. Now, don't come in at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to get your frame. Give us some time. Wait till we call you to come in and get your frame, because we're going to be busy with patchwork party orders and people coming in for patchwork party things. And they just came in tonight and we have not got them in the system yet. And we have to go through the list of people, and you will get a call probably tomorrow or the next day to come and pick up your frame, but they're here, and that's good news. So we're happy about that. So very exciting news. I know you all have been patiently waiting, and we appreciate that. So frames are here. So yay. So don't forget that if you're interested in doing the punch pillow class, Thursday, August 27th, I think I have the right date. We're doing one at 1 o'clock, and then we're doing another class of pillow punching and pizza at 5 o'clock. So there's still some room in both classes. So I hope you can join us for that. You'll learn how to do those punch pillows. Lots of fun. You need the pillow frame and a punch pillow kit, and you'll be off and ready to go. Those punch pillow kits and frames are not in the Patchwork Party section of the website, but they are on our website. She's a very small business lady, and so we don't get much of a discount, so we can't give you much of a discount on those, but they're going to be fun. We can give you a discount on your frames, and we can give you 20% off on your frames, but it's not in the Patchwork Party section. But you can still join us. So holler, ask questions, and we're happy to help you out with that. Okay. Let's well, as long as we're here, let's do a little demo. I'm going to get a little drink. Maybe we'll do a couple of things from the table. That way we can kind of get them out of the way, and you'll have space. Up in front here is one of Joe's new favorite toys, because I brought it home this weekend, and I can't tell you how clean my house is now. This little gadget is a little cordless vacuum. Not only does it suck, it blows. So it's really cool. So it's great for your sewing machine. It's great for your car, great for your computer, any of those little spots. What is keyboard? Keyboard, any place, drawers. Joe was cleaning out all the drawers in the kitchen with it. Drawers. Any place, like I got it underneath my sewing machine in that little cubby under, where your plexiglass, thing is, any of those little spots. So, it plugs in on the bottom with just your regular charger, whatever that charger thing is. USB-C charger. So you just plug it in, it charges up. There's three different settings. So it has a lot of power. And then on this side, it is the blowing part. So on one side it blows, the other part is the vacuum part. And so this just pops off on this side. So you don't have to have it on all the time. I just put it on so it would be ready to go. So you can use either side. Oops, now I just threw it on the floor. But it comes in this great little case. Not that it's ever going to see its little case again with all of these little parts. This is kind of cool. This will be great for your sewing machine. It's not going to put you out of business, but it'll help to keep your sewing machine clean, so you can get right inside of your sewing machine or those little crevices in your car. It has the little brushes, little itty bitty brushes, all kinds of little things to keep things nice and clean.
Accessories.
A little accessories. This is your little, filter. Thank you very much. Joe was playing around with it. So that comes off, and you can rinse off the filter, put it back in, and just dump this out to empty it off, pop it back on. It's super easy to use, compact, and it cleans everything, and it really has a lot of power. So it's a great thing to have around the house. Now I can't get it apart. There you go. But works great. Love it. Been cleaning everything. I'm sorry, what? I think it's $75. And then you'll get your discount on that. But yeah, so it's a great vacuum to have around. Your husband will love it too. So it works really good. All I can say. My sewing machine has never been so clean. except for when I bring it into gym. Then it's really clean. But,
Good save.
I'll see. Yeah, I know. Except for when Jim cleans it, then it's really, really clean. So it comes in this nice box, and then it comes in, then you have the little case. So I'm just going to slide this over here to get it out of the way so that when I'm doing my little demo, you can kind of see. We got in the new, purple irons from Olicio. Oh, they're just purple. That's all I can say. You know, how can you not love a purple iron? So for my purple people, I'm going to slide back in. The little Olicio iron, of course, goes up and down, and has all the features of the other Olicio irons. This one is a great one to take to class. It has the little light in the front. It steams. It's just a really great, iron to bring with. That's the kind of the one that I'm using, except it's not purple. And then it doesn't come with this little carrying case is sold separate, but it matches. So what could be better than the carrying case that matches your iron? I mean, seriously, really. What could be better? A purple iron. I have people who've been waiting for purple irons, and here they are. So it's great. I love purple. It's fun. I mean, if you have to iron something, you might as well iron something with something that's really pretty. And it works really great. So we have before a while ago, quite a while ago, we have made these little folded stars. I had a finished one in the classroom, in the store, but the little folded star, pot holders. You can use these for pot holders. We've used them for little mug rugs. You can put a little candle, make it a candle mat and put a little candle in there. Just, really cute. And I showed them before, and a lot of people say, oh yeah, I have one of those at home and I forgot how to make it, because they just collected it and then just didn't really do anything with it. So I thought, with the holidays coming up, this is a great time to pull out your scraps, or when you finish a quilt or something, or just pick up some of our new Christmas fabric, and I have some of our new Halloween fabric. I'm going to demonstrate how to make one of these. It's super easy to do. You can do it in about probably half an hour, at home, and it really goes really fast. So I just have to, trim this one up and put a binding on, and I'm finished. And it makes a really cute pot holder, makes a really, really pretty gift. So what you do is you purchase the folded star pot holder. This is round, and I used the round fabric to make a square one, and I'll show you how that works in a second. But you can make it round or square. So you purchase this. It has the instructions and one of the interfacing pieces that you need to make it, one of the templates. So you get one of those, and then you can buy, because you're going to have fun and you're going to love it, and it's going to make a great gift. You can buy packs of 3, and then you can buy packs of 12.
12 is better than 3.
12 is better than 3, because you're going to make one for everybody. And you can make it out of your scraps, and it's a great scrap buster. And once you get going, it goes really fast. So what you're purchasing is this little, it's made like out of interfacing, but you're making this little stamped interfacing. And that's what you're going to build your little pot holder on. And all you are doing is making little prairie points. So to do that, prairie points, prairie, like Little House on the Prairie.
Okay.
Prairie. Okay. So I just turned my iron on, and it's heating up. So to make this, you're going to put a center square on. You could come over by me. Sure, honey, come over by me. So, you're going to start with a center square. Your center square is going to be 2.5 inches. You're going to put it right over the top where it says, center square. Right there. See, it says center square.
Yeah.
Right there. And so I take my little pen, my little glue stick pen, which is in the Patchwork Party section of your website, so you get 20% off of those, because nothing works better than these little guys. You lay that on there. All of these little guys, Patchwork Party section of the website, PP20 gets you 20% off. Then you're going to cut a series of 3.5-inch squares. And I need this one. For the first row that goes around, which is this little row that's on the inside, you need 4 squares. 4 or 3.5-inch squares. For all the rest, 1, 2, 3 subsequent rows, you will need 8 3.5-inch squares, which I have right here. I have them all made because you don't need to see me cut all those, and you don't need to see me make all of those prairie points. So what I do to make these is I take them and I lay them wrong side up. So I have one of each of those little guys. And I lay them all wrong side up, and I give them a little spray of Best Press. So now they're a little damp. I fold them in half. I make one at a time. I fold them in half. I give them a little press with my fingers. And then I take my thumb and I kind of lay it towards the center. And I kind of use my thumbnail. And I just fold over one edge to the center. One corner. So I fold over the top left-hand corner down to the center. Then I fold over the right-hand corner. And I fold that down to the center. Just like that. And that makes a point. Just like that. Get those two folded edges meeting. I take my iron and I press it. By having this a little bit damp and having your Best Press on there, it lays nice and flat and stays together. So now I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to fold it in half. Do it again. I'm going to fold it in half. Now I have my fold right here facing me. I'm going to put my thumb about in the middle, and that's going to kind of give me a nice crisp point up here, which is what you want. And I don't worry that I see a little bit of my other edge here. I don't worry about that edge too much because I'm not going to see it anyways. I kind of put my thumbnail right where that point is, and I fold this edge down. What I want is these two folds to come right up the center and have a nice point at the end. What I don't want is something that looks like this, where it's separated and they don't come together and make a point. So you want them to come together and make a point and press. So you're going to do that with all of them. So generally what I do, because I get bored easily, is I'll do one row and then I'll put them down, and then I'll do the next row and then I'll put those down. But for demonstration purposes, I made them all at one time. So then it'll go really fast tonight. So now I'm going to lay them all down and I'll show you how fast and easy it is to make this happen. So now I'm just going to give this a press. There you go. And one more. So you're going to do that to all of your little prairie points.
Cool.
Okay. You can do this, right?
Yeah.
Everybody can do this. I'm going to have Joe making prairie points.
I'm not making. Got man things.
Man things. He's got manly things to do. Like vacuuming. Using the vacuum. Using our new vacuum. Okay. All righty. So now I have them all made. Now we're going to start. You're going to see how fast and easy this is. Okay. So now we're going to start with layer number 1. See the circle? See where it says layer number 1? Mm-hmm. We have lines. So what we're going to do is take our little pen, and I kind of put a mark. I kind of put a little bit of a mark right there where I'm going to follow with these 4 lines right here. Mm-hmm. And I put a little bit of my glue where my point is. And then I'm going to line up my center fold with this center line right here. And I'm going to line it up with layer number 1. See that? So that's going to line up right there with layer number 1. Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to put a little dot there, little dot there. This is going to hold everything in place. Line it up on layer number 1. Line up these guys all together. Keep going. Layer number 1. Layer down. So we put a piece down first, just in case everything doesn't match up exactly. You don't want to see the white coming through the center. So that just gives you a nice base in the center. Okay, there was layer number 1. Okay, so we had 4. Now I'm going to do layer number 2. Everything is going to line up with layer number 2. So now I'm going to do the same thing here. This is my layer number 2. We're going to come here. Put a little line here. And what I'm going to do is the 4 north, south, east, and west.
Rachel Danielson says, what is that pen thing?
This is a glue stick. This is a glue pen. This is laying pretty far. No, it's not. It feels like it's laying too far out, but I guess it's not. Okay. And so I'm going to put a knot for layer number 2. It's going to come way out here. That seems wrong, but okay. We'll see. And layer number 2, line it right up on layer number 2. And so I do north, south, east, west first, and then I fill in with northeast, southeast, so on and so forth. Okay, so now I'm going to come in and I'm going to do the same. Oops, I'm going to come over here, do the same on this edge. I have to be up here for whatever reason. That wasn't. It has to be up here. I'm not sure why, but it has to be up here. Right up here. And right up here. Because we're making the smaller version. That's why. Okay. Up here. Now we're going to continue with laying it here. Come around. Getting the idea, girls?
Yep. They said yep. Everybody said yep.
Yep. Now we're going to do this. Now we're going to go to the next layer. Start again, and I would glue these as well, but I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to show you. Now you're going to come down and you're going to do the next layer. Again, do your north, south, east, and west. Where am I coming down? Down here. Probably. We'll try that. If it's too far down, we'll move it up. Might be. Right there, 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 and there. And then you're going to come in here. Yep, you got to move it up here. Right there. Just like this. Slide her up. There, there. There, and there. And then fill it in. Cute, right? And you just keep going. And then I have one more row. I can add another row on this one. There's a couple that have 2 different sizes. There's an 8-inch round, and then there's a 6-inch round that's smaller.
It's cool though.
Yep, and so you just keep going around. See how easy this is? And so you can make it round, or you can make it square. So if I made the round one, I would stop at the round edge, and I would cut it at the round edge. So once you get all the way around with your little square, with your little prairie points and get them all lined up where they belong, which I'm not really doing, but once you get them all the way around and lined up, just like this, ta-da, then you're going to come along and you're going to stitch in the ditch. So you're going to come along with your sewing machine and you're going to get this. You're going to stitch right straight through your folds. So you can see here that I stitched right through my folds on these. I used invisible thread. So you can't see. So no, you can't see. So I went right straight through here and here, here, and here. So that kind of quilts everything. So now it's all nicely quilted. Everything's stuck on there.
Yeah.
So if I was doing the round one, when I got done, once I got done putting this all on the top, I would stitch through it on the top. I would stitch through it. Then I would do the stitching that I just talked about. I would flip it over. And I would be able to see on the back of this, because I would flip this over, I would be able to see on the back of this my circle. And I would cut my circle out. Okay. Then I would lay that circle on top of my batting and my backing. And then they have you kind of come along here and they kind of have you stitch like right in here like this. Oops, this kind of flipped up. So then once you do that, you're going to come along here and you're just going to kind of stitch right up in here and kind of give it another kind of top stitch very close to the edges of some of these and kind of quilt it again that way. So then you have a little bit more quilting on this, and it holds all 3 of your layers together. But since I did the square one and I wasn't going to cut it round, I just layered everything and stitched all the way through.
Gotcha.
So I didn't have to try to look through to find my circle. I have a square. So now I'm just going to trim this down, put my binding on. I'm done. I got it. So really fun. Look at how cute this one's going to be with the black and the orange and the purple. Once they get all laid in their little spots. That's going to be really super cute too.
Yeah.
Love that. Really cute. So lots of fun. So all, you know, they can be any color. They can be any fabrics. They don't have to be holiday fabrics. They can be any scraps of fabrics that you have left over. It's awesome. So much fun. Alrighty. So we're going to kind of come down this row over here. And we're going to start right here. With a new line of fabrics from Moda called Gradients. So they look kind of like alcohol ink, little bit, watercolors, alcohol ink, kind of very bright, very pretty colors. There's florals. Look at this. The leaves are so pretty. The colors are just really super pretty. This is cool. This is cool. Let's check this one out. We haven't done anything with these. We have a sample getting done with the jelly roll. We have layer cakes and the jelly rolls. So we have a jelly roll quilt coming out of this. Really super pretty. Look at this one, the little paint splatters.
Oh, wow.
This is really cool. This one kind of reminds me of when you were in school and you did the crayon thing and then you painted over the top and etched it.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of that. Love that. Kind of takes me back to elementary school. These polka dots. Check out the dots. Bubbles. Really cool. So there's a lot of really fun ones. You can kind of come up close and check out all the different colors. Look at this one. They're just, like really super cool. So they come all the way along here. So you could kind of do a close up of all the fun colors that go along.
There's a lot going on here.
There are a lot of really, really fabulous colors. This one? You like this one? Joe likes this one.
Oh, I just didn't show it.
Yeah, because there's all the colors are in this one. Very cool. Gradients. It's called Gradients by Moda. Gradients. Yeah, lots of really super fun colors. Kind of has a modern feel to it. So we have a little bit of something for everybody, kind of traditional, modern, Halloween, funky, a little bit of everything. Then we have for our Tula Pink ladies, we have Prince Charming, it's called. Prince Charming, it's called. So here is our frog. Really cool. The colors are fabulous. Check out the frog. So you have to come in close on the frog because he's amazing. He is really cool. Super cool and amazing. So if you're a Tula Pink lover, yes, we have him. He is so cool. He's been hopping around the internet for a while.
It's like he ate a fly or something.
He did eat a fly. So he's very cool. And then we have there's only 8 pieces in this line this time around for her. So it's really kind of cool. So here's, just some flowers, some little dragonflies, just really pretty. So if the frogs aren't your vibe, but you love her colors. So if, you know, sometimes the frogs and things are a little too far out. Some of her images are too far out for some people. She has some other really fun things that go along with it. Then this, I guess, this is a snail. Like this, I guess like this. So there's the snail. So I guess like this is his head. So really kind of cool. I guess you really have to look to see that it was a snail. I didn't see it until I was really looking close.
Right when you said it.
Okay, when I said it.
Yeah, when you said it.
But you kind of have to know it's there. But really cool. I love this design. I think the design is really cool. It's got his little head there. But I love the little design that's there. That's really cool. The little Pinwheels are cool. The colors are amazing. Bags are would just be awesome. Bags would be so cool.
It's crazy.
And then we have the little girl. There's a little girls on swings that are really cool with raindrops. So you have little girls on swings with raindrops. Oh, the little girl with a net catching the butterflies. That's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So really different, so that if, like I said, if the frog is too much and it's not your vibe, the little girl on the swing, that's really kind of cool. This is very cool too.
I like these geometric ones.
Yeah, the geometric things are really cool. The colors in there are really fabulous.
So deep.
You know, and of course, all of her colors go with all the other colors that we've got before, and all of the solids, we've got her solids, and then the raindrops. So the raindrops go so well with, you know, with the little girl, you know, so cool.
Oh, there's a turtle here too.
Oh, there's a great big huge turtle there. Okay, I didn't see that.
Turtle.
Okay. Very interesting.
Turtle.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Huh. Yeah. So, yep. You know, she has such a creative mind. I don't know where she gets that, how she does it, but she does.
Amazing.
So, yeah, it's amazing. She does some amazing things. So then we go from that to your more traditional. I know, like I said, we try to have something for a little bit of everything. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Are your heads spinning? Of course they are. This is Lori Holt's newest line. Of course, we have all of Lori Holt fabric. This is called Baked with Love, and there are a mere, what do we count? 53 pieces of fabric in this line. Unbelievable. So there's a ton of them. I'll pull some out so you can see them up close. Joe's going to kind of go over all of them. But if you're a Lori Holt lover, we have them. They are here. Every single one.
There's a lot.
All of them. There are a lot. We love them all. I mean, I can't not love them. I mean, look at this little guy. He is so sweet with his little fuzzies on him. We'll kind of go through and you can kind of see some of the prints up close. This is very pretty. I mean, they're all pretty. So we'll just kind of pull out the prints so you can kind of see them. The little itty bitty flowers. So although it's called Baked with Love, the fabric is obviously not food related, food themed, so to speak. It's not kitcheny. Well, it could be kitcheny. It could go anywhere in your house. The project that she has, if you're interested in doing her quilt along, we do have the simple shapes, and I'll show you those. It's, I guess it's called Baked with Love. I think it's called no, it's not called. It's Harvest. Bountiful Harvest is the name of the simple shapes that she uses for her quilt along. And the quilt along theme is kind of a Thanksgiving theme. So it's got, I don't know, it's got a turkey on it, and it's got I love this little gingham, kind of a twist on gingham. That's really cute on there. I like this little stripe, it's really sweet. So her quilt along is, like I said, is very kitcheny. It's a very kitcheny themed quilt with an apron, a turkey. I remember the turkey. I don't remember what else. There's all kinds of things on there.
This is a cool line, though.
It is very cool. I mean, look at these. This is cool.
It's got a lot of
Like
nice
the
lines.
little prints are really pretty. So you can use them for a lot of things.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. So that's really cool. So they're not, they don't really, scream any particular thing. Like this is really cute. So there's a lot of variety in the line, and there's a lot of fabric in the line. So, but what she did to go along with it, of course, because she does everything. So all of the things that go along with it are kitchen themed. So she has, if you've ever seen any of her great home deck fabric, if you've ever done her bags, she has this great, I hate to say canvasy, but it's home deck fabric. And so she has these kitchen towels. So the kitchen towels are really cool. So, there's 2 panels and there's 4 different towels on each panel. And I've done some fun things with them and I'm going to show you those in a second. So really fun, really pretty towels. Some of it, you know, like the pumpkin one is kind of fallish, but the rest are kind of all year round. Yeah. Yeah, I love that one. The kind of vintagey one. I like the little cabiny one with the hearts are cute. And then on the panel are little tags that you can incorporate onto the towels. So you have one for every day of the week. So that's cool. If you need both panels, because then you'll have 8 days. 8 days a week. So then this is the other panel. Yeah, so there's 2 panels. Like I said, two panels makes 8 towels. So, yep, show them all. And I've played around with them. I don't have them all done, but I have a few done. Yeah, I have to do that one yet. Which one? The one with the teapots and stuff or the other one? Okay. I haven't done that one yet. I will. It'll get done.
Okay.
They'll be hanging in our kitchen. These are not to use, by the way.
Okay.
You don't touch them.
Why would you want to make a towel that you could use?
We're not using these. There are towels in our kitchen that you can use, but you're not wiping your barbecue stained hands on these. I'm just telling you right now. You're not wiping up the floor with these like you usually do. Yeah, wipe it on the wall instead. So we have some of her bias tape. These are little printed bias tapes. They're already made into bias tape, so you don't have to do anything. You just pull it off and use it just the way it is. Ta-da! Done. Already pressed, folded, cut, done. Ready to go. Ta-da done. Ta-da done. And then we have all kinds of fun, different colors of her rickrack on these really fun spools. So you can buy an entire spool or you can buy it by the yard. So on this one, I used the bias tape. And I just put the bias tape around the towel. Finished it off. Yeah, super easy. Took me like 10 minutes. And then I played around with some rickrack. So on this one, so on all of these, I started out by kind of just serging around the edge. So on all of them, I serged around the edge. Now, if you don't have a serger, that's fine. You don't need a serger. You could just use you don't have to finish off the edge. You can just leave it and you can use your hot hemming tool. Let's just buzz over here. And now that my iron probably cooled off and it's all done, you can use an overhead or over finishing stitch on your sewing machine. You know, you've got all those fancy stitches on your sewing machine. Pull one out and use it. So you can finish off your edge. So this is just a serged edge. So you can use your hot hemming tool. Fold over your edge and then iron. This is probably not going to iron it because I just turned it on. Fold your edge over once. I'm not going to do the whole thing. And then just fold it over again. Yeah. And stitch. So you wouldn't even have to finish this edge off if you're using that method. But that's a nice sentence. But. So what I did is I had my serged edge and then I'll have you come over here. And then I took my rickrack. I'll grab a hunk of rickrack. I'll grab a hunk of rickrack. And then I just took my rickrack. If I can pull it out of here now. I put it in here really nice. I took my rickrack and I laid it on here. And then I just, on one of them, I just stitched it on. What did I do here? On this one, I folded over my edge. And then I laid my rickrack underneath like this and then just top stitched it down.
Oh, nice.
All the way around. And you can kind of see how I just kind of come around and I fold those corners.
I see.
and then I just fold the corner.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and I have my serged edge here, so the underneath is finished, so nothing's going to happen here. So if you have a overhead stitch on your sewing machine, you can just finish that off. And then I just have and you know what? Like I said, I'm not going to use these tails. They're just going to be out for decoration. So this one I have the rickrack underneath, just kind of tucked and popping out a little bit. On this one, I decided to just put the rickrack on top. So I did kind of the same thing. I just folded my edge down and pressed it down. And then I added my rickrack going all the way around.
Completely different look.
And it gives, yes, it does. It gives it a completely different look. And I don't mind. All of these are going to look a little bit different. And they're all going to, kind of get folded and hanging on my we have a little ladder in our kitchen, and they're going to hang on that, and it's going to be really super cute. So we're going to come around here. Don't forget, please, to like us, to share us, to comment, and your name will go into the comment picker, and maybe you'll win a gift card at the end of the night. Another thing that I want to tell you about is that we're having our Skinny Bolt sale. Don't forget about our Skinny Bolt sale, August 24th. Did I say the right date? It's a Monday, few more weeks away. So get ready for that. Skinny Bolt sale. Of course, Lori Holt has more things. So this is the So Simple shapes that you would need to do her stitch along. But also she has this cute little pattern, which I'm going to start working on pretty soon. I have all this stuff. I'm ready to go. I just haven't worked on it. So we have the simple shapes, goes along with this cute pattern. It is 24 by 28. So it's really cute. I'm going to work on it. It'll take a minute. It's yes, to answer your question, it's applique. I know. So either people love it or hate it. I love it. It's Lori, you use her simple shapes. It's a lot of fun. I like it. Also, because it's baked with love, she made little spatulas, little rubber scrapers.
Pretty cool, though.
Super cute. These are going to end up in our kitchen. Love them. With our little Lori Holt mug. So cute. So Christmas gift, these together with some towels. We have the little bag, the little Lori Holt bag. You can pack it all together, give things as a gift. You're Lori Holting out. I know. And of course she has this is what the Sew Along quilt looks like. This way? Okay. Sew Along quilt looks like this. No, her quilt goes this way. The quilt goes this way. I don't know. She's got a thing. This is the quilt. Right side up.
Excuse me.
So this will take you a minute. So yes, this is a lot of applique. But hey, you can do the puzzle. You don't have to do the applique. You don't have to do the quilt. You can do the puzzle. So we have the Lori Holt puzzle. That'll keep you busy for a minute or two. So lots of fun. So you could give this as a gift too, with all of these fun little things. We do have the layer cake to go along with that as well, with a lot of the line in there. So there's 42 of those beautiful fabric pieces in there.
Nice.
I know, really cool. So I'm going to show you this little guy. This is going to be a little little mini quilt of the month program that we're going to have. Don't ask me when we're going to start it. Not quite positive yet, because it's kind of a new thing. We don't have all of the patterns yet. She's still creating the patterns, so I don't think she has September, October, November, December yet. So we can't start quite yet. So I'm just kind of giving you a little preview.
But it's this.
So it's this thing. So it's called a tavern quilt. So the little board is called a tavern board. So you will be able to get the tavern board, the pattern, and a kit every month. And each month, this will be January. This is February, not quite finished yet, but that's going to be February. Oops, I'm just going to lay it down. That's going to be February. So every month you will get a different one. So you will get them each monthly. You will have the option of getting the kits, or you can get the tavern board and the patterns all together in a pack, and you can use your scraps and make them. So those will be your two choices. We're kind of waiting for all of the patterns for her to finish developing all of the patterns and have them all done before we actually launch it and we get started monthly. So, just kind of give you a little sneak peek of something we're going to do pretty soon. So I'm working on my little tavern, board quilts, and they're a lot of fun. You can get them done yes, you could get them done in an afternoon. Yes, you can. They're really fun, simple, quick projects and really, really pretty.
Nice job.
Anything else? Any questions anybody has? Anything else you want to know? Please make sure you ask us. There's still some spaces at our Madison bus trip. So I hope you can join us for that. We're picking people up here. We're picking people up on Highway 20. Yeah, pretty quick because it's really filling up, and we have 2 buses, and those 2 buses are almost pretty full. Yeah, like I said, picking up here at So and Save, Highway 20 and 94 at the park and ride there, and also the Ryan Road park and ride. So, kind of easy for people to get on and off. And I hope you can join us for that. That is Friday, September 11th. If you'd like to join us for that, that's always a lot of fun. It'll be cookie baking time. That's Joe's favorite time of the year. Yes, because he's our official cookie sampler to make sure that the cookies that are on the bus are
position very seriously.
Yes, he takes his cookie tasting job very, very seriously. Yes, he always marks his calendar. So he's ready for the tasting. So he helps. So yeah.
People said they like this.
I hope you do like this. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to do. And it doesn't suck up a lot of your time. And it's really cute. Yeah, it doesn't take much space to hang this. Like everybody's like, yeah, I have a spot where I can put that. Yeah. It just doesn't take up much space anywhere. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to really get this going. And we're just, and then again, this is another small business, small woman-owned business who is doing the patterns. Another small woman-owned business makes the, boards. So, hey, girls, we got to stick together and keep our little businesses going, our little cottage businesses going. So I'm happy to help people out with that. So don't forget, PP20 gets you 20% off everything that I showed you tonight. And of course, if you miss us live, you can catch us on YouTube all week and for perpetuity forever and ever. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. We were happy to see all of you. We love you. Thank you. We appreciate your supporting us and joining us every patchwork party. And we will see you in another month right here live on Facebook. Thank you so much. Bye.